What's up, YouTube? It is your boy JB, and we are here tonight for the review for the Encore. Bitch, I literally hate this phone. It's time for me to buy an iPad because I just don't understand this stupid shit. This thing, this thing has the date as December 26th. What year is it? 2001. You weren't even invented in 2001. But this is BT presenting Encore Season 1, Episode 10, the season finale. It's finally here, you guys. And the episode was titled The Encore. Was it an encore? I don't know. Y'all tell me if it was an encore. But without further ado, before we get into the review, if you guys are watching this video or any other video on the channel and you are not yet subscribed to the channel, I need you guys to take a quick second to stop for me. Stop taking me out on this date. Hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell button, hit the like button, hit all the buttons, light them up on this channel. Now with that out of the way, let's go ahead and talk about the Encore, shall we? All right, you guys, so let's go ahead and discuss, shall we? So today was, let's talk about what happened today before we actually even started talking about the episode. So if you guys have been living under a rock, which I don't think you guys have, you guys know that today the EP for Blueprint was released. I saw it on Twitter. Then that was the first place I saw it was on Twitter, and I saw it on Instagram because I saw that Carlos King, he was retweeting a lot of people who were talking about the EP, right? So I was like, okay, let me go check it out. So I looked at Apple Music and I listened to it. Now, see, here's the thing about the EP. It was very interesting, right? Because I knew he said it last week that the EP was coming out today. And I was like, okay, that's cool. I still wasn't checking for it because, you guys know I'm not checking for Fallon and Felicia, and I'm not checking for Keely, right? But I was like, okay, I'll be a good person. I'll give it a listen. But when Carlos tweeted that the EP was coming out this week, I was thinking that the EP would follow the episode. I wasn't expecting it to come out before the episode premiered, right? So then when I looked at the album cover for the EP, I was like, wait a minute. This only has, Fallon and Felicia front and center, and then Keely and Shamari on the sides. Now, I do have a little bit of an issue with that. I'm like, so we literally just made Cherish 2.0, basically, right? Like, that's exactly what y'all did, and that's what, Irish and Misha were saying. That's what Aubrey was saying. It's going to be Cherish 2.0. So then I listened to the songs. The songs, I'm going to keep it real with you guys. I really only listened to the songs one time, and that was it for me, right? I mean, I will give them one thing. The song Talking, I do like it, but it's not enough for me to be like, oh my God, I got to keep that on repeat. Like, I've had, like, Normani, Wild Side. I've had that on repeat for a long time, right? Because, it came out on my birthday, actually. I've had that on repeat for a while, but this EP right here, I'm not gonna have it on repeat. And then I started listening to Keely's voice because on Talking, there were some songs that you can hear Keely's vocals, and I'm just like, Keely. Now this is not because I don't like Keely. You guys don't want to preference that by saying this is not because I don't like Keely. It's just the fact that her voice, I didn't think it was that great. The vocals, she actually sounded auto-tuned, to be quite honest with you guys. And then I was thinking to myself, like, for the fact that they talked about how bad Irish and Misha couldn't sing, but this song, you got her. And even one of the songs that you listened to with Shamari, it sounded like Shamari had a little bit of auto-tune to her. I'm like, why would y'all auto-tune Shamari? Like, Shamari can sing. So I was like, if y'all auto-tune them, why come y'all didn't auto-tune the fuck out of Irish and Misha? And then even like what Aubrey was saying, like, I know some of the songs are supposed to be up-tempo, but they're really not. They're ballads. All those songs are ballads. I didn't hear one up-tempo song. I didn't hear one song that would make me be like, oh, let me get up and dance. Bird's Eye View. That's not a dance song. Skeletons. That's not a dance. You could dance to, I guess if you want to, if like what these kids do today, they just stand in a circle and just look at each other. I guess if you want to do that, but this is not something like if I go to a club and they throw on a skeleton, I'm like, the fuck? Like even talking is not it's a little bit of an up tempo, but it's not like one of those songs that you be like you want to get a 1-2 step in with it. So it just didn't give me that feel. Yeah, but I mean I'm not gonna take it away from him. The EP, it's good for them. It's just not enough for me to listen to it again on repeat. Yeah, spit. Just not enough for me to listen to it on repeat. So yeah, let me know what you guys thought about the EP. Did you guys like it? Let me know. So now let's get into the episode. Oh, and then people were asking the question of why is Pam not on the album cover, right? So Carlos King said, watch tonight's episode and you'll find out. You made us wait until the end of the episode to find out, but we'll talk about it. We're going to talk about it. So now, let's go ahead and get into the episode, right? So when the episode opens up, it is 36 hours left before the big performance. So we see the girls that are in rehearsal with Aaliyah. So they finish a rehearsal and then they go in, then Sita calls the girls, right? So Sita just basically, she didn't say much to them besides, support each other and love each other. Okay, why couldn't you tell them that from the beginning? Maybe we would have had all 9 members, but whatever. Let's move on, because I've been talking for a while. All right, you guys. So then we see that the ladies, they left the house, right? So they're going to go to the venue where they're going to be performing at. Now, when they get there, the wardrobe is still a mess, and I'm just like, what the hell? Like, what's going on with the wardrobe? Like, why can't y'all get it together? I kept trying to figure that out. And so when they were going through the show, I noticed on the stage, it was just 4 people at that time. I'm like, okay, so you got Shamari, you got the twins, and you got Keely. Where the fuck is Pam at? Like, I kept looking like, where is Pam? Because they were practicing. Which one is this? Which one is this? I think they're skeletons. Is that skeletons or is that talking? Child, I can't even remember. Head. Lay your head. Yeah, that's skeletons. So they ran through skeletons, right? And I'm looking, I'm like, but wait a minute, I kept saying, where's Pam? Where's Pam? I even tweeted about this. Like, so is Pam, and I tweeted this, and I said, so is Pam like, what did I, damn, I should have got the tweet. I'll probably put it on the screen for you guys to see it. But I tweeted something about Pam being in a group, right? I'm like, so is Pam, that's what it was. So is Pam only gonna be on stage, something like that for her, is she only a part of her, is Pam only a part of the group just for her gospel song or something like that? Like I said, I'll definitely screenshot it and put it on the screen for you guys to definitely see it. And then BT quote retweeted me and said, keep watching. I was like, okay, I'm gonna keep watching, but this still doesn't this is not making any sense to me, right? So then, at one point, like I said, the wardrobe is still not together. So Felicia or Fallon, I don't know which one is which, one of the twins, she was like, well, I'm just gonna reach out to my stylist Panda, so that way, she could help us out, because I guess at this point, the only person whose outfit was not up to par to them was Shamari's. Here's another question that I have, right? We're gonna talk about the wardrobe in just a little bit. We're gonna talk about it as we go on, but how was Shamari the only one who had a jacked up wardrobe? But in last week's episode, none of y'all's wardrobe was together. So how did they manage to get one person, 3 people's, technically 4 people? How did they get four out of 5? 4 out of 5. How did they get 4 out of 5 and fuck up 1? Like, that was throwing me for a loop too, right? So Shamari, they went home. Shamari was upset with Ronnie. Why did I say Ronnie? She was upset and on the phone with Ronnie, right? And she was telling him, like, she doesn't want to go out there on the stage with her ass out, looking like a sex slave, basically. And she says if it's not corrected, then she's not gonna perform and she's not gonna tell them, to come. I'm like, okay, that makes sense to me, right? So then Fallon or Felicia, I think it was Fallon. Fallon went into the room and she was trying to calm Shamari down. So I'm just like, okay, where we at? I'm almost finished with my. No, I'm not. Technically, yes, I am almost finished with my notes, but we're gonna move on. I'm gonna stretch it out because we're gonna. All right, you guys. So the next day, I think this might be the day of the showcase, right? So we see the ladies. Yep, it's the day before the showcase because they go for their final, rehearsal. Once again, the wardrobe is still not together, and I'm sitting here thinking to myself, if you got 24 hours before the show, how in the hell is the wardrobe still not together? Somebody make that shit make sense to me because it's just not making sense to me at this point, right? So they still have no clothes. So then, like I said, we're doing a final run. They're doing a final run through of the show. So they start with the first song, whatever that song. I'm pretty positive that's Skeletons. I'm pretty positive that was Skeletons. That was the first song that they ran through in the show. You know what? Like I said, I never would have thought I never thought I would say it, but I'm very much in agreement with Aubrey. Because once you listen, like I said, once you listen to that EP, one, the group doesn't have a sound. Like, they don't have a sound because which song is it? Bird's Eye View. If you listen to Bird's Eye View, like when you listen to if you listen to Bird's Eye View, that song has a country twang to it. Like, there are some words that they say in there and it has a bit of a country twang to it. I was like, damn, this should have been a country. It sounds like it was going to be a country song. Like I said, there's no cohesion to this EP. And once again, it's Cherish 2.0, what it really is. But they don't have a sound. They don't have a sound. They don't have a sound. They don't have any up tempo songs. Like I said, if you like, I didn't hear any feel good music on there. Like some music that, like I said, you at a kickback, you at a family reunion. You just get the party started. Somebody be like, hey, throw on that Blueprint shit, play that shit, and somebody play this shit, and they can be like, well, damn, you depressed? Because and I'm not saying the songs are sad, but they're just ballad. They're not up tempo. Like I was thinking, talking the way that when you listen to talking, you would think that that's up tempo, but it's not. Like I can't get jiggy with this shit. Like I just can't get jiggy with it for real. So this is again one I noticed that Pam was not on stage for the other songs. She was just on stage for her song. So I was like, okay, what the fuck is going on here at this point? I'm like, is Pam like an honorary member of the group at this point? Like, what the hell is going on? Now with I think it's a talking song where they kept the line in there about the hoes. So I didn't expect Pam to be on. When I heard the EP, I'm like, I don't expect Pam to be on that because we all remember Pam had an issue with the word hoes. So then Aaliyah wants them to go full throttle with the choreography. And Keely got in her feelings. I'm like, girl, what the fuck? She's like, we have a full face of makeup on. No one's gonna spread out their makeup. Keely. You think too much about yourself. You were the only person that got in your fifis about that whole run it through. Like you were the whole only person. The twins didn't even say shit about it. It was you. For somebody that, we're gonna talk about her in a little bit. We're gonna move on. All right, you guys. So at this point we are getting ready for the performance. And Fallon, I believe it, her girl Panda came through with the wardrobe. I was looking at the wardrobe. I'm like, this is it. This is the wardrobe. Girl, it looked like you went to Wet Seal and got these goddamn clothes. I know Wet Seal is not in existence anymore. But I'm like, girl, look like you went to Wet Seal and got this bullshit, but okay. So then that damn Keely started crying, like, you really brought it together for us. I didn't think it was gonna happen. Keely, go to hell. Period, point blank. Go to hell. So I was looking at Pam's outfit. I was like, why does Pam look like a stud dominatrix? I'm gonna repeat it again. Why did Pam look like a stud dominatrix? I'm like, Pam, if you don't want people to believe anything about you, I want to wear that. Really, really want to wear that. Because you giving me so much stud dominatrix vibes. Just saying. So then I noticed that I looked at the audience. I'm like, are they playing you know how people play a laugh track, right? And you know how sometimes when people do the canned audience, I was like, is this a canned audience? Yes, they have an audience, but that audience didn't look like they could be that loud, as loud as the audience was, right? So they run through the show. Like I said, the first song, no Pam. So then they did another song, and then they were like, you know, it looks like it's only 4 of us out. It's only 4 of us, but we're 5 people in a group, and they bring out Pam. I was like, so is Pam, once again, is Pam like the honorary member of this damn group? Like, what the fuck? And then my Jesus, Pam. Ooh, Pam. Pam, my sister. Girl, I just really want you to. This is not a joke. This part right here is not a joke. So I don't want you guys to be laughing. This part right here is not a joke. This is literally, this is serious. So don't laugh, you guys, because I'm not gonna laugh. Pam, I get it. You've been saying all season that you don't want people to look at you a certain way, right? But we can't help but to, because when I look at Pam, I see someone that is struggling with their identity. Pam, I've said it for weeks, and I will continue to say it. Pam, it is okay. We love you. God loves you. But you're a lesbian. I don't mean to say that any kind of, come off rude or anything, but you're a lesbian, Pam. And I just want, I really wish, Pam, you can be a lesbian and you can still love the Lord. Like, that's the thing with Pam. You can be a lesbian and love the Lord. He made us all who we are. He makes no mistakes. So just take that. Now, for the jokes. Pam, what the fuck did you have on this stage? You gave me big dick energy stud on stage. Like, when you up there rocking and you move your hands and you got your hands down by your crotch like you want to grab, like you got a strap on, like, yeah, I got a big strap on. Like, what you gonna do? Like, Pam look like she just want to grab her shit. Like, what's up, nigga? Because and it's an inspirational song, and I'm like, Pam, why are you giving me these thugs, this stud thug vibe? Because you just like, yeah, what's up? I'm like, Pam, it's okay. It's a gospel. It's an inspirational song. Why you doing this? Like, why you doing all of this? Like, what's all this for? Okay, Pam. You don't want people to think nothing about you. Now, here's the other thing that got me. Pam, I'm spitting, my bad, you guys. The way Pam was dressed, and then you got the twins coming out, Keely coming out, and Shamari coming out in these motherfucking robes. I'm like, y'all playing a game with me at this point. Y'all playing a game with me. I cannot. They came out there in them damn robes. I was too done. So then, I'm gonna keep going because I'm actually almost finished with the review because I'm at the end of my notes. So then I noticed, I kept looking at them through each set, right? I was like, wait a minute. Y'all not changing clothes. So y'all got the I hope y'all wasn't sweaty because y'all had the same clothes on through each set. But the thing with the EP is the songs are like maybe 2 to 3 minutes long, so y'all went on stage that long. But god dog, like I was thinking that now here's an interesting thing, right? With each song, they changed the set, which it wasn't much of a set change. One set they had a folding chair, then the next set they had a damn whole couch. Then they had the stand. So it wasn't much of a set change, but it was a set change. But y'all didn't change your outfits. I was thrown off by that, right? So then they did the song "Say Something." Child, I was not ready. They had Breonna Taylor's name up there. They had Rosa Parks' name up there. They had Harriet Tubman up there. I was like, oh, I wasn't ready for these names. I was not ready for those names. So then, Blueprint, it's a go, I guess. And at the end of the episode, after the credits ran, it said, after taping of this show, Pam Long left the group to pursue a solo career in gospel. I'm like, y'all got to be fucking with me. Pam, well, you might be received well in the gospel community, right? I don't know, though. Well, you might be received well by your good brother, Donnie McClurkin. Just saying. But that's it, you guys. Let me know what you guys thought about the season finale of BET Presents the Encore. Let me know in the comment section. Have you guys purchased the EP? Have you guys listened to the EP? Let me know what you guys think about the EP. Once again, I do want to preface it by saying I don't hate the EP. It just wasn't for me. It just wasn't for me to, go back and listen to it on repeat. It just wasn't for me personally. But let me know what you guys thought about it, and we will definitely discuss it. But damn, I really got to figure out what's going on with my arm. Like I think this is a rash. But I think something bit me and it doesn't rash. Okay. Yeah, that's it, you guys. Like the video, leave your comments in the comment section below, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell button so you guys are notified of when I drop anything else, and share the video. Until the next one, stay safe, take care of yourselves, wash your hands, wear a mask. I'm just going to ask you guys to please wear a mask. I know they're uncomfortable, but please wear the mask. And socially distance, you guys. Stay blessed. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, which is going to be Sisters, and then we will do Beverly Hills Housewives. See you then.